Hey, Andrea, here's some perspective. During the Great Recession, Las Vegas lost 200,000 jobs over 2.5 years. During COVID, it has lost 250,000 jobs in 2 months. That's according to Applied Analysis. But since then, there are signs of a turnaround. For example, Park MGM reopened for the first time since March yesterday. That is the last of the MGM Resort property in Las Vegas to reopen. But Las Vegas still has not had a single convention since March, over 6 months.
People have asked, as the meetings market, is just going to change the meetings market because of Teams and all of these other products? Well, maybe to a degree, but one thing is for sure, even if I give up my office, I need a place to gather my people, and Las Vegas becomes an amazing place to be able to do that on a quarterly or semi-annual or even annual basis.
These are all the cancellations of all the weddings that we've had come in.
It's been Heartbreak Hotel for Elvis, also known as Ron Dakar, owner of the Viva Las Vegas Wedding Chapel. He's lost over $1 million in canceled weddings this year. Never seen anything economically like COVID.
When you have 60, 80, 40 people, they all come in, they all get something, they buy a shot glass, they buy a teddy bear, they buy drinks, you know, all that other income we can't even see yet. That's income that's past that. So it's been very, very scary.
But COVID is not the only thing in the air. So is love. While we were at the chapel, Darth Vader officiated a wedding. Of course, Darth always wears a mask. Still, the convention and meeting business losses so far are over $8 billion. That could be double. The first conventions were supposed to be slated for the end of January. The World of Concrete and the SHOT Show. World of Concrete just postponed till June. SHOT Show still on. Guys.
Jane, first of all, I was going to say Darth Vader looks like he's getting a chin, but that's a separate issue. My real question is, given that you're on the ground there, what's it like inside the casinos? Are people wearing masks? We've seen these images on Twitter and other things where there's nobody wearing masks. Then people say, well, actually, those weren't really, accurate of what's really happening. What does it look like in action?
I've been here 3 times in the last 2 weeks. You go in the casinos, they're not messing around. They hand you a mask if you're not wearing one. You get your temperature checked if you're checking into a room. There are as many hand sanitation stations as there are slot machines. And as they move forward now with the possibility of conventions and meetings happening, some of the casinos here and the resorts, Wynn, et cetera, MGM are talking about rapid testing so people feel safe. MGM even working on an app for contact tracing. We'll see how it goes. And if those conventions slated for January actually happen, that will be a 10-month drought of conventions and also no shows. And speaking of sports, you got a brand new football stadium here with a new team and no fans can go to it.
Hey, Jane, back here, restaurants, it's kind of weird. There's no paper, there's no menus. You use your phone to take a picture of the thing and then
Yep.
Vegas, there's chips. That you use to keep track of your win. There's cards, there's slots, there's everything you touch. Do you not?
Well, it's interesting. At the gaming tables, you have plexiglass in between. So you're all still together, but there's plexiglass. The dealer has plexiglass and then a slot going through doing this. They're constantly sanitizing. I did see people playing craps. I'm not quite sure how that's working, but there are constant hand washing stations right in the casino. And now the rate in Nevada, the positivity rate is, not low. It's 7.8%. But for the people who are coming here, they do not seem to be concerned. And while tourism is way down and it's particularly dead during the week, when I was here a week ago Saturday, it was a little bit like the old Vegas. There were a lot of people here, a lot of them even wearing masks outside.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.